There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome to Galaxy Trek by Larry E. Jordan from 1982. That's right, it's old. Let's hit the spacebar. As a lot of these games do, you know, they point out, yep, IBM personal computer, that's what you should be running this on. Galaxy Trek menu. Let's have a look at the instructions, Larry. So this, I mean, it's got Trek in the name, so my guess is unofficial Trek game. After reading each screen, press spacebar to continue. Oh, that's a lot. I'm not going to read all that out loud. Right. We're the starship Columbia, commander of that. And we're taking out megaton warships. I don't recall megaton ever being anything in Star Trek, so they're probably playing it a bit fast and loose here. Now, there's something that needs to be pointed out. This game is so old that it predates most of Star Trek. That's right. Most of Star Trek came out after this. So you have the original series, the animated series, and maybe one or two of the movies from the original series. Nothing from Next Gen onward. So this will be entirely old school Star Trek. Divided into an 8x8 quadrant grid. This is going to be confusing probably, but we'll see how we go. Oh no, we're in a flight control deck. The last time I was in a control deck, it was in a text-based adventure game for a submarine, and I doomed everybody. So this probably won't take long. My goodness, there are a lot of commands. A lot of commands. Whew. You'd need to read up on this before playing it, otherwise you'd look like a complete idiot. Like me! Okay. Right, so that's essentially the entire manual. Okay. What's handy is that it gives you the option to print it out. And this comes from an era of gaming where it's sort of a period of like 10-15 years where it was almost a prerequisite for people to have a notepad by their side or a printout of the instructions as a sort of reference tool. A lot of that has changed with on-screen display help and also mapping. You know, back in the day, when playing something like Zork, you know, you'd actually draw out a map of where you were going and where everything was interconnected. But yes, I'm rambling. Start the game already! Absolutely. Right, select the color set. I think we'll go for R. The USS Columbia. The crew of the starship USS Columbia welcomes you aboard, Commander. Choose the difficulty. 1. Guess total megatons in the galaxy to get extra time. N for no. Redo from start. 1. Is there only one of them? Alright, there's 15. Destroy the 15 megaton warships which have invaded the galaxy before they can attack Federation headquarters on stardate 2733.0. This gives you 33 standard days. There are 3 star bases in the galaxy for resupplying and repairing your ship. Let's begin. Your mission begins with your starship located, and that scrolled away before I could see it. Okay. What's nice is, you know, it's all ASCII based. which, much like the previous games from the 80s, it's sort of a prerequisite for DOS games from the 80s. But yeah, at the bottom, it actually gives you a handy little hint as to what commands you can use. So let's navigate. What course are we setting? And this is very Star Trek-y. It's like set course for let's go 1. Warp factor. We'll just go warp factor 3. Okay. Our force field is low and condition is green. I don't know what that means. Let's go 3. No, 3 is not the command we want. We want to navigate again. And we'll go 3. And presumably the warp factor is how many spaces you move. So if we're at 6 in a short range scan, we want to go 5, 4, 3. So warp factor 3, I think. Might be wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I can't count, which isn't unsurprising. Let's navigate up. Oh, navigation errors. Incorrect course data, Commander. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Course 3. And we'll just go warp 1. That should take us a space into whatever that thing is. Or not. Okay. Computer. Computer active and awaiting command. Galaxy scan. Computer record of galaxy. And we're helpfully called 007. James Bond reference, ladies and gentlemen, in a Star Trek game called Galaxy Trek. Command. Oh dear, look at our HUD, or the lack of it. Navigate. Course, it's sort of popped up again, which is nice, but it's just a blue screen now, which isn't handy. Let's go warp factor 8 in the course of 1. Space storm report. Permission to attempt crossing of galactic. Again, it went away too quickly. I wish I could show you combat and all this great stuff, but yeah, I'm tired of this already. So if you're a massive Star Trek fan, there are better fan-made Trek games. But if you really want to play an old 80s Star Trek game, entirely ASCII based, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just not my cup of tea, you know? So yeah, Galaxy Trek. And if you like me slagging off DOS games from the 80s and holding them up to standards that they shouldn't be held up to, then feel free to subscribe, because I have more videos of that sort of thing.